back with another video. Shout out to Terrance Gangsta Williams. He uploaded the shorts for my video. It makes it easier for easiest. But yeah, the shorts. So most people ain't gonna watch no hour-long video, so they'll watch the shorts. So we're gonna tune in and react to my shorts. Tune in, react to the shorts. I'm glad he posted them. I appreciate that because Charleston, he probably be so busy, he probably ain't got time to watch it. And if that uploaded onto his algorithm, he gonna watch this. And he already said on live, you know what I'm saying, that he acknowledged me. Yo, Gangsta, what nigga name? What his name? How much you paid? So it'd be a matter of time for don't call my phone. I can't wait. Every number that call my phone that ain't for me, I'm thinking of him. Just like just now somebody just called me. Like tell us, let me see if I can twist it from right here. I have to do it like this. My original spot. So this is dope, man. Might be in the algorithm, you know what I'm saying? Charleston and Dewberry got not a few, but they going a little back and forth. They real childhood friends, so it ain't like they got something truly going on. I got some videos from my GoPro. I'm gonna look at. Basically, I see how he gave certain guys opportunities, and they probably ain't ran with it, and they ain't do the right thing. So I'm like, damn, Uncle is a valuable motherfucker, and you ain't ran with the opportunity. And I just want Uncle to give me some of them motherfucking opportunities. He made one phone call. He got Buddy ass on stage. He said, Buddy, you wanna do comedy? He got Buddy on stage. One phone call. He said, yeah. He said, oh, I got him a brand deal. Boom. All the people he fell out with, he cool with. So just imagine, shit, he don't even know me. He ain't even fell out with me. And I'm your kind and was raised by an uncle and a cousin like you. Yeah, I know Uncle Folk you. Especially after he found out all this shit that I did to get in touch with his ass. This nigga did all this to get in touch with me. And still hold his composure, and I ain't never said that negative about nothing because everything was all good. My main point was to show my character and show my spirit. And OG saying and Blueberry, they saw that. So basically, I'm trying to make a bad situation to a good situation, even though I didn't get exactly what I paid for. They did meet me and they did get to know me, and they did spend time to get to know me. So that was my mission for them, to get to know me and spend time with them, and we spend time with each other, get to know each other, and then become business partners. So even if Charleston didn't come, even if they didn't tell him, one thing that really happened, that I'm glad that happened, is they really know me. You know what I'm saying? They know who I am. They know what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? They know a little bit about me. So if Charleston say, who is that? They can say, well, that's V. We know V. He good people. And if Charleston be like, well, you think I should work with him? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure. I'm confident that they'll say, yeah, especially what you're saying, and the girl. So I'm just making a good, try to make a good thing from a bad situation, even though I didn't get what I want out of the deal. I didn't meet him, and I didn't get my money's worth. I mean, not my money's worth, but I didn't make my money back or nothing. But at least I got to know him, and then that was a year ago. So I've been trying ever since. I had to wait, get my money up, go travel. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a long road, but we here now. If Charleston called you, Gangsta, called Dewberry, called OG Saint, and be like, yo, who is this nigga Suave? You think I should fuck with him? You think he worth fucking with? I guarantee you they say yeah, because they met me. They normal, respectable, mannerable, charismatic
charismatic, fly little nigga, appreciative, graceful. He the type of nigga you can bless with opportunity, and you would be proud that you gave him an opportunity.
Damn, that's crazy. Your boy got commercials and shit. I got commercials on the shorts. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I really want to learn this shit. You know what I'm saying? I really want to learn this shit. So that's all base I want to tell Unc, like, shit, I want to learn it. I want to be a part of the rebranding and shit.
Yeah. So shout out to OG Sane, shout out to Blueberry for giving me a chance for answering the phone call. Shout out to Blueberry for answering the phone call, responding to me. Shout out to Blueberry for putting me on with Gangsta, giving me this opportunity, showing me love, kept me safe, provided me with a place to stay. Shout out to OG Sane. He said some kind words to me. He said some boss words to me. He really, OG Sane called his mama. And really talked to his mama. That's how much he adored me and liked me, because I was telling him my story, and I was telling him that I was raised with my great grandma, and you know what I'm saying, do the right thing type of nigga. And I was basically responsible. So OG Sane called his mama. No, OG Sane told me he was so responsible at a young age that his mama used to put him on the bus by herself like at 4. I was like, word, OG? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna call him over right now. He called his mama, and his mama's so cool, and she's so nice, and she's so kind. He called his mama on right, me and him doing the interview, he called him right there on the spot. And she was like, he was like, I was just telling him how he used to have me on the bus at 4 years old, and she was like, yeah, I sure did. She was like, I knew the driver. And the driver made sure he safe. So OG Sane, I follow OG Sane Blueberry. They're some scrub business guys. They good people. And I appreciate the opportunity they gave me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, because I'm still in on you talk anyway, so it all gonna work out. I appreciate that. So shout out to both of them for giving me the chance and the opportunity.
So you happy right now?
Yeah, I'm happy, man. Yeah, I'm happy. You know why? You say Charleston sent on this. You know why I'm happy? After I did my last interview, I'm like, damn, Gangsta. I said, Charleston, right? I text you. I was like, Gangsta. I said, yo, tell him this, tell him that. I was like, tell him my book. I wrote a book by everything I want to say. Let him read the book. I said, man, I was so happy. And then, like, now Charleston right there, I feel like I'm getting close to him. And then I talked to Charleston's voice. I heard his voice. Yeah. And then you, I appreciate you, man, for answering the phone for me. You picked me up from the airport.
Yeah, OG. Appreciate that,
like, goddamn now, nigga. How you gonna get it? Where you gonna stay? I like, shit, man. I just want to handle business, man. I'll sleep on your back. What that shit called, your back bed or your truck? What that shit called? I sleep on that. I sleep on the airport. It don't matter. I just want to tell the truth to Charleston. I know nigga Charleston say he the nigga that he the man, bro. I feel like that's all I want to do is talk to him. You know, I'm in Dallas where he just left Dallas. Charleston, your last guest was Charleston, right?
Yeah, just
I'm his next guest.
A few days ago.
I think that's some fly ass shit to be a nobody. My uncle used to tell me he was just a nobody trying to be somebody that could save everybody. I forgot how that shit go. But yeah, I look at myself as a nobody trying to be somebody. Yeah, so I'm happy. I appreciate you for giving me the opportunity. I made it safe. Yeah, I'm happy, bro.
Yeah, you woke me up early in the morning to come get you?
Yeah, I told you, you could have came and got me 12. I ain't mind. You could have slept. You ain't mind.
Nah, I want to get out the way because I want to sleep later. You know what I'm saying? So I can hit that road. I got other stuff to do. But I had to take the time out to see what all you had going on.
Yeah, I would appreciate that.
Is anything else you want to tell us before I get into these questions?
A A little bit. So I feel like me and Charleston got a little bit in common.
No, let me tell you what I feel like, because you got a lot of you feel like. I mean,
Okay.
I feel like you obsessed with Charleston.
Well, obsessed. I don't know about obsessed. Obsessed in a good way. Yeah, I'm obsessed because I'm obsessed with the gang. I'm gonna keep it gangster. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm obsessed with knowledge. I'm obsessed with that pimping shit. I'm obsessed with learning, bro. I'm obsessed with the truth, nigga. I'm obsessed, yeah. And Charleston is the nigga that's for that because I was obsessed with my Uncle Spook. I was obsessed with my great grandma. They taught me game. I ain't never was around my grandma and she ain't taught me the truth. She ain't told me a quote. Respect will take you further than money. She had to tell me something. My cousin told me, you born by yourself, you gonna die by yourself. That's why I flew it by myself. I don't need nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like they taught me rules, morals, principles. That's what the fuck I'm obsessed with. Morals, principles, rules, the truth, nigga. I'm obsessed with that. That's a fact. I love Charleston, bro. I'll be watching Charleston and watch you say cheese, ask him a question. I'm so good, I'll pause the TV, answer the question. I swear to God, Charleston would say the same thing I say.
Word.
If y'all was to get me and him on the same couch together, we'll be the same, bro. Not the same, but we got the same ideology when it comes to girls pimping, when it come to not pimp, when it come to fly shit. When I say pimping, I mean dress code, like fly shit. When it come to being fly, when it come to right and wrong, when it come to right and wrong, and when it come to just game, bro. Like
You think you fly right now, huh?
See, Charleston say.
I ask you a question.
I'm gonna answer the question. Charleston say.
Why you can't answer now?
The Charleston say the rappers wanna be street niggas. The street niggas wanna be fly niggas. But the fly niggas ain't gotta be street. They say motherfucking fly niggas. I ain't had to be street and tough and gangster. Cause all the bitches love me and like me and wanna fuck me. I was always the man without showing off and without bragging and without being spoiled. My mama ain't bought me shit and like Michael Jordan tennis shoes and be spoiled. I was that nigga from Mars and Principles. And I just learned from niggas like y'all how to dress, how to conduct myself, how to walk, how to motherfucking tilt your shit, how to have them you know what I'm saying? I learned from y'all. So I applied that shit. I'm one of them niggas that learned from y'all and applied the fuck out that knowledge. And I made it here.
Yeah, V. That boy ain't playing, boy. That boy ain't playing, boy. That boy got commercials on this shit, boy. That boy ain't playing, man. That boy ain't playing. I'm coming. Watch what I tell you. Your boy is on his goddamn way. Man, I'm gonna be on say cheese after a while, nigga. I'm gonna be on Vlad, nigga. I'm gonna be on nigga DJ Academics. Your boy gonna be on screen. Your boy that boy talking that talk. Boy, y'all niggas ain't talking that talk. They ain't got no young niggas talking that talk like that, boy. We need somebody like V to be talking that talk and let the people know what's happening, let the kids know what's happening. What's happening because everybody leading the kids to the left, everybody leading the kids to the right, up. They trying to lead your ass down and out.
Finally met up with you there in Winston-Salem. And
yeah,
it was good. Show was perfect. Now I was just so happy. Like down for the meet Charleston, for the top of Charleston. And man, they just went the crowd at Winston-Salem, they just wouldn't be quiet. They just didn't
Gangsta got some good titles.
I'm saying in my mind, no, chill, bro, chill, let talk. But I know as soon as start talking that truth and start talking the truth about what people be going through, they can't take it. And they just acting a fool, bro. And then I couldn't talk to Charleston again, so I'm like, damn. I flew here to see him, couldn't talk to him then. And then since it was so much animosity, Charleston got up on the road and left. So I link up with you. I appreciate you for giving me a ride back. I was with you after the show. You even gave me a place to stay. You told me I keep the room while you go back New Orleans that night.
Appreciate it.
And I can move back, so I appreciate you.
And let me tell you something. Let me tell you some real shit. So boom, when I went to meet Charleston, to meet Gangsta, And sister said, boy, that shit would have been perfect, nigga. I thought I was about to be backstage, and I would have did an interview. I would have did this same interview in February in Winston-Salem in a hotel. I thought I was chilling with the guys. Thought I was about to be home like motherfucking popcorn. But shit, them niggas started fighting, and then sister said, I think he went one way, then Charleston he went another way, and me and Gangsta went another way. So boom, me and Gangsta, I rolled back with Gangsta. Cause fuck it, I just came to fool how I handle business, and it depends on how way business go, that way I go. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm down on my luck. I ain't got nothing really. I ain't got no money to get back to the motherfucking airport, nigga. I just got a flight back. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, you can stay here, and as long as you catch a ride back. What I should have did was let him take me back to the airport, cause I ain't had no ride back. I had to borrow the money to get to from the airport, and still had to borrow the money to go there. So that's 600 plus another 50. No, probably about another 500 plus another 50. So I owe somebody 550. You know what I'm saying? So boom. Gangsta was gonna take me on the road with him to New Orleans, bro. That man was gonna take me with him. And I think he had his girl with him, and she was like, well, I could tell, like when I first got in the car, I got in the back seat and she was in the front, and she looked at like, oh shit, I must be scared of. So when they must be making hotel, she probably told him like, I don't feel comfortable with him. You don't even know him, don't do that. So he came right down. He was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that. So I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. But I'm like, damn, he was about to take me on the road. Because he was going to New Orleans to Mardi Gras, and then he was gonna meet Sister Seven, Charleston White, Dick. I could have met on there. Damn, I could have met. So I'm like, damn, I missed the motherfucker opportunity again, but fuck it, gotta bounce back. So boom, I ain't had no money. I'm trying to tell them boys like, bro, I done spent my all on this shit. Then I done spent my all again on this shit. I ain't even got no money coming in to meet again. He was like, man, I'll pay for your flight to go. Buy you a cheap ticket. Man, I found the cheap ticket. He wasn't with that shit. I'm like, damn, man, that nigga ain't gonna pay. So basically, he was talking about a cheap Spirit, but he was like, you buy a Spirit, you can, you know. But I ain't never bought no Spirit from the airline and all that shit. But look at what's up. I said, fuck it, I just gotta come up with the money and get it. So without February, March, April, May, June, 4 months later, I came up with 600, 650, whatever. No, more than that, 600. Plus I gotta pay for the ticket. Plus I gotta pay for the Uber. So that's like 1,000 basically. It took me 4 months to come up with $1,000. Boom. And I had to pay for the motherfucking interview. God damn. Thank God I paid for the interview, because that shit just helped me out more. So boom. I had to wait. And then I done paid for my flight like a month ahead. Paid for my flight the day before, a couple days before. Gangsta like, fuck it. If you fly there, and if he don't do it, he told me that a couple days before. Cause he's like, he don't know. He's like, I just got the phone with Charles, and Charles ain't saying anything about it or whatever. And then he was like, he gonna let me know. He told me to look, and I looked, and it still said it was happening. So I told him, all right, cool. Next day, I'm still planning on flying. I'm going there. About to fly. I checked Instagram. Uncle ain't say nothing about he going and nothing. He ain't flying. He used to, cause Uncle show himself going there and shit. Uncle ain't did that. So and then I saw it said cancel. I said, damn, you been cancel. I've been crushed. I'm ready at the airport. It's 5 o'clock in the goddamn morning, boy. Ready to fly. This was like my second time doing it, because one time I went to London and missed my flight 5 o'clock in the morning. The next day, boom. So what happened? Called Gangsta, he on the phone. Cause Gangsta like, nah, he ain't gonna drive all the way down there. He told me to try to get a flight to Dallas, couldn't do that. Next day he called me, he was like, yo, I got some good news. I got Charles on the phone. He put Charles on the phone with me. He was like, yo, I just heard you paid $5,000 to see me. So I'm gonna fly you out July 23rd, my next big show, Miami. Boom. And they ain't heard from Unc, but I understand, because Unc got his house broken into, shot at with Prince family and all this and that. And I understand that he missed it. And now nigga got locked up. But now I think his show, he got a couple more weeks for the next show. So I'm expecting a call any day now. This week, next, I'm expecting a call for him. You know what I'm saying? I know. And then what makes it so bad, the story that I'm saying, all this shit happening with Dewberry and Charleston. Now Charleston done fuck around and said something about my situation on live. I recorded it and put it on my Instagram. Check out my Instagram, SuavenyV. And then Dewberry said, he mentioned, I'm like, damn, Dew ain't said my name, won't say Chief, but he probably ain't known it. But fuck, he probably ain't remember. But he probably forgot it or something, but probably ain't know. But I shout the boys out. Shout out OG Sane, Charleston, Gangsta, all of them. Do make sure I show respect. They show me respect. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back into the motherfucking video.
And I feel like there's a lot of labor that goes into each can.
It's the details that truly make a difference.
He needs some good shorts though. He got some good shorts on.
Athletic makes a great IPA. Period.
Okay? Yes, ma'am. Waiver of one challenge is not a waiver of all. And then, like we just talked.
Valuable motherfucker. And you ain't ran with the opportunity. And I just want to give me some of them motherfucking opportunities. He made one phone call. He got butt ass on stage. And I appreciate the opportunity they gave me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that because I'm still me to talk anyway. So the OG saying, shout out to Dewberry, man, for giving me a chance, for answering the phone call. Shout out to Dewberry for answering the phone call, responding to me. Shout out to Dewberry for putting me on with Gangsta, giving me this opportunity, showing me love, kept me safe, provided me with a place to stay. Shout out to OG saying, he said some kind words to me. He said some boss words to me. He really, OG saying, and on this, you know what? Right there on the spot. And she was like, yeah, he was like, yeah, I was just telling him how he used to have me on the bus at 4 years old, and she was like, yeah, I sure did. She was like, I knew the driver, and the driver would make sure he safe. So OG saying, I fuck with OG saying, Dewberry, they some scrubbed in this guy. They good people, and I appreciate the opportunity they gave me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that because I'm still need to talk anyway, so it all gonna work out. I appreciate that. So shout out to both of them for giving me the chance and the opportunity.
So you happy right now?
Yeah, I'm happy, man. Yeah, I'm happy. You know why? You say Charleston set on this. You know why I'm happy? After I did my last interview, I'm like, damn, Gangsta. I said, Charleston right there. I text you. I was like, Gangsta. I said, yo, tell him this. Tell him that. I was like, tell him my book. I wrote a book about everything I want to say. Let him read the book. I said, man, I was so happy. And then, like, now Charleston right there, I feel like I'm getting close to him. And then I talked to Charleston's voice. I heard his voice. Yeah. And then I appreciate you, man, for answering the phone for me. You picked me up from the airport. You was like, goddamn now, nigga, how you gonna get it? Where you gonna stay? I like, shit, man, I just wanna handle business, man. I'll sleep on your back. What that shit called on your back bed or your truck? What that shit called? I sleep on that. I sleep on the airport. It don't matter. I just wanna tell the truth to Charleston. I know nigga Charleston say he the nigga that he the man, bro. I feel like that's all I wanna do is talk to him. You know, I'm in Dallas where he just left Dallas. Charleston, your last guest was Charleston, right?
Yeah, just recently.
I'm his next guest.
A few days ago.
I think that's some fly ass shit to be a nobody. My uncle used to tell me he was just a nobody trying to be somebody that could save everybody. I forgot how that shit go. But yeah, I look at myself as a nobody trying to be somebody. Yeah, so I'm happy. I appreciate you for giving me the opportunity. I made it safe. Yeah, I'm happy, bro.
Yeah, you woke me up early in the morning to come get you.
Yeah, I told you could have came and got me 12. I ain't mind. You could have slept. You ain't mind.
No, I want to get out the way because I want to sleep later. You know what I'm saying? So I can hit that road. I got other stuff to do. But I had to take the time out to see what all you had going on.
Appreciate that, Gangsta.
Yeah, man.
Anything else you want to tell us before I get into these questions?
A little bit. So, I feel like me and Charleston got a little bit in common.
No, let me tell you what I feel like, because you got a lot of you feel likes. I mean,
Okay.
I feel like you obsessed with Charleston.
Well, obsessed. I don't know about obsessed. Obsessed in a good way. Yeah, I'm obsessed because I'm obsessed with the game. I'm gonna keep it gangsta. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm obsessed with knowledge. I'm obsessed with that pimping shit. I'm obsessed with learning, bro. I'm obsessed with the truth, nigga. I'm obsessed. Yeah, and Charleston is the nigga that's for that because I was obsessed with my Uncle Spook. I was obsessed with my great grandma. They taught me game. I ain't never was around my grandma and she ain't taught me the truth. She ain't told me a quote. Respect will take you further than money. She had to tell me something. My cousin told me, you born by yourself, you gonna die by yourself. That's why I flew it by myself. I don't need nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, they taught me rules, morals, principles. That's what the fuck I'm obsessed with. Morals, principles, rules, the truth, nigga. I'm obsessed with that. That's a fact. I love Charleston, bro. I'll be watching Charleston and watch you say cheese, ask him a question. I'm so good, I'll pause the TV, answer the question. I swear to God, Charleston say the same thing I say. If y'all was to get me and him on the same couch together, we'll be the same, bro. Not the same, but we got the same ideology when it comes to girls pimping, when it comes to when it comes to fly shit. When I say pimping, I mean dress code, like fly shit. When it comes to being fly, when it comes to right and wrong, when it comes to right and wrong, and when it comes to just game, bro. Like,
You think you fly right now, huh?
See, Charleston say.
I ask you a question.
I'm gonna answer the question. Charleston say.
Why you can't answer now?
The Charleston say the rappers wanna be street niggas. The street niggas wanna be fly niggas. The fly niggas don't gotta be street because they some motherfucking fly niggas. I ain't had to be street and tough and gangster because all the bitches love me and like me and wanna fuck me. I was always the man without showing off and without bragging and without being spoiled. My mama ain't bought me shit and like Michael Jordan tennis shoes and be spoiled. I was that nigga from Mars and Principles. And I just learned from niggas like y'all how to dress, how to conduct myself, how to walk, how to motherfucking tilt your shit, how to have them shit. You know what I'm saying? I learned from y'all. So I applied that shit. I'm one of them niggas that learned from y'all and applied the fuck out that knowledge. And I made it here.
Oh, I'm missing one. Okay. Yeah, listen.
I told Gangsta, I'm here. I finally met up with you there in Winston-Salem. And it was good. Show was perfect. Man, I was just so happy.
Man,
Down for
perfect
the
title,
top,
boy.
top,
You got
top.
the perfect title.
And man, they just went, the crowd at Winston-Salem, they just wouldn't be quiet. They just didn't respect I'm saying in my mind, y'all chill, bro, chill, let Unc talk. But I know as soon as Unc start talking that truth and start talking the truth about what people be going through, they can't take it. And they just acting the fool, bro. And then I couldn't talk to Charleston again, so I'm like, damn. I flew here to see him, couldn't talk to him again. And then since it was so much animosity, Charleston got me on the road and left. So I link up with you. I appreciate you for giving me a ride back. I was with you after the show. You even gave me a place to stay. You told me I'd keep the room while you go back New Orleans that night, and I can move back. So I appreciate you looking out too. So I had to reschedule. I had to reschedule again. The next time is June, so we went from February to July. So now in July, I try to go see Uncle again.
June.
And that show was canceled. God damn. I was about to give up. I'm like, you know what, man? Fuck this shit. I'm just, hell, I'm like, nah, I don't put too much in. I can't give up now. So I think you called me. I called you right before I got on the flight. I was like, I checked online and you ain't say nothing about it. And he said it was canceled. And you was like, yeah, I don't think they having it. So, you know, my feelings were so crushed. I'm calling Gangsta. Gangsta ain't answer phone. Like, damn, I already know what that means. And then Gang say, well, shit, if they had the show, I still do the interview with you. Next thing you know, Gangsta probably thought about that shit and said, man, I got other bigger fish to fry. Nigga, I ain't got time to drive no motherfucking 3-4 hours to fuck with your nobody. Man, so Gangsta like, nah, I ain't coming. But one thing I respect about you, I like, the next day you call me with Charleston on the phone. So just hearing voice, that kind of gave me a little satisfaction. Unc was like, yo, I just heard a little bit of your story. I heard you paid the price to see me, and I'm gonna pay to make sure that you see me in Miami. That was 3 weeks before. That was July 3rd, and the show was 20 days later. I text Gangsta a year later, sent him my name and shit to buy the ticket. Alright. Next thing you know, a week later, I say, I think I just checking in. Man, I ain't heard from Charleston. I was expecting him to call. He didn't call me. And I was like, damn, nah, I'm gonna keep my faith. Then it was the day of the show. I'm like, damn. I holler at Gangsta, like, you talk to Unc? He was like, nah, let me call him. It was the day before, he was like, let me call him. He answered the phone. And that's when I was keeping up with him. He went to Jay Prince on the other side, and it was a problem, it was a little altercation, and he went there for a good cause. He was invited there, and then since he been having a feud with them, it was gunshot was getting fired, so I seen that happen online. I'm like, damn, Unc going through that. And then I seen Unc got his house broken into, so I'm like, damn, Unc going through that. So I understand. I ain't in my feelings, even though I spent my last and that shit, I do that shit, but I done took more losses than wins, so I'm the type of nigga I can deal with a loss versus a win, because I done losing more than I can win. So taking a big ass loss that I put my all into, it don't really hurt me. It hurt, but ain't nothing I can do about it, so I can keep it pimping, keep it moving. So Unc was like, so I ain't even holler at Unc after that. So now we here. So I like, you know what? I'm gonna just take the initiative to holler at Gangsta, do the interview with Gangsta, and just say what all I gotta say to Charleston on the camera. Because I told Charleston that on the phone, I like, well, damn, I thought I would never see you, so I said, fuck it. I just do another interview with Gangsta and just say everything I want to say to you on camera.
In all this noise,
That boy got the verses, nigga.
your trading finds peace. Step up with over
And they trading
4.5
shit.
million traders worldwide who trust FTMO. Learn more. FTMO.
Secret gives 3 times more stress sweat protection. So even if your nipple should stink, you won't. Secret.
Graco Smart Sense listens and responds, soothing them just like you.
So now, you know what I'm saying, here we are.
So how you feel now? You still want to see him?
Hell yeah, I want to see Unc. And I'm going to tell you why. Unc, the reason why I want to see Unc so damn bad, bro, Unc really my uncle. Unc Charleston White, Mr. Charleston White reminds me so much of my uncle. Because I was raised by a single black mother, my mom, and I was fortunate enough to have great grandma and grandma across the street. So great grandma and her kids raised me. So great grandma had 2 daughters and 3 sons. Uncle David, Uncle Spook, Uncle Cat Lee. My Uncle Spook was the wild savage motherfucker. He was knocking niggas out, cutting niggas' throats. But he did that young. But by the time I met him, at 55, he was retired, and he was the nicest, sweetest person with retired gangster. So Uncle Charleston reminded me of my Uncle Spook, and he also reminded me of my big cousin. So a lot of niggas that got something to say when Charleston be on their ass is because they ain't never had a Charleston White growing up. Some of us had OGs like you. Like I had a big cousin like you telling me the game, teaching me the game. Y'all was living that gangster life. But I used to, like I told you in the last interview, I used to pick certain shit from y'all. Pick how y'all talk to girls. Pick how y'all demeanor. Pick how y'all work out. Pick out how y'all talk to girls and dress. but not that wrong shit. Grandma told me not to do wrong. So uncle reminded me so much of my uncle and my cousin. And my older uncle just passed last year, 2024. So, and I showed my uncle, like, he like, what you keep laughing at? I like, bro, this man's so funny. He's so real. He tell the truth. And he just like you, and he just like my cousin, big cousin. So before my uncle died, I got to show him Charleston White. So that's really why I want to have a conversation with, because he remind me so much of my uncle, big cousin that I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we missing that in the black community.
So you mentioned that you would love to go on the road and hang out with Charleston.
Yeah.
At who expense would this be?
That's a good question. But I believe in my heart and my mind, if I show my character, if I show my spirit, if I show the type of person I am, Gangsta, go get him, call him. I think Charleston fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I think you really will. I believe in that. I believe that if he see the type of person I am and see what I'm about and see what I'm on, he'll deal with me. You know, I believe in that. Yeah. Because I'm his kind, I'm his type. Yeah. I fought with Uncle. I grew up with Uncle. I grew up with an uncle and a cousin just like Charleston. And that shit always been funny. Him talking shit, swallow spit, him talking shit with us, that shit always funny, man.
Trying to make some money.
Yeah. And I've been watching Uncle since 2022, like, damn, I gotta meet him. I gotta talk to him. Yeah, because Uncle was like, damn, bro. He said, don't say cheese. Where the mackin' type of niggas at? Where the player type of niggas at? Where the niggas that ain't been in trouble, man? Where the niggas that know something about it? Where the niggas that the smooth, cool niggas right here, I'm your kind, right here. Right here. Where the niggas that I can give a game to and they'll do something with it? I'm right here, I'm right here.
Hi, I'm Guava. Hi, Guava. And I hung out with this sandwich last night. It's me.
With working full time and having a son, we didn't have time to sit on a class. It was conducive to me at the time to have a schedule because I was on line. Professors posted work and I would have X amount of time to do it. My son is literally the reason I get up in the morning. We have this understanding that school is very important. So in order to show him how important school is, I took all the necessary steps to show him that these are the benefits that come with proper education. I have to be great so my son can do it. My role is definitely plays a way.
Big Randy let me on that motherfucker. Give my perspective. Me and Charleston at the same time. I like when Dewberry said some real shit. Dewberry and Parlay and shit. I like Parlay. I need to be on the Parlay on the podcast with Parlay. Parlay said some shit. He said some shit. I was gonna say, nah, Parlay, that ain't how it go. I like Parlay. Parlay said, your behavior, what you do in your behavior don't dictate your character. You crazy as a motherfucker, nigga, because certain shit I won't do because that ain't my character. And he basically said that you can do something that ain't your character, that you can do something and participate in a behavior that ain't your character. Hell fucking no, I wouldn't do something that ain't my character. You know what I'm saying? And I like
So
that.
define, all right, so I hear you be talking, right? Give me the definition of character.
Character, doing the right thing when nobody ain't looking. Character is being honest, being mannerable, respectful. Character is not talking behind nobody's back. Character is just being honorable, man. Just being a respectable guy. That's what men should judge other men off their character. Not if the nigga can dress, not if the nigga can fight. What the fuck would that nigga do in this situation? What would you do in this situation? Like, okay, you had all your money and you invested all your money and you thought this opportunity gonna work and nigga took all your shit, good character, be like, okay, that was my fault. I gave you my money and I trusted you, and my fault. Good character, I ain't gonna flip out, I ain't gonna bash you, I ain't gonna talk shit about you. I'm gonna just pray on it and I'm gonna just look at things like it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? Treating others the way you want to be treated. That's the main one. That's my motto, Gangsta. Treat others the way you fucking want to be treated. Do not do something to someone that you don't want done to you. If your motherfucking ass don't want to be robbed, don't rob nobody. If you don't want to get shot, don't shoot nobody. If you don't want nobody fucking on your bitch, don't cheat on somebody. Like, don't do certain things that you don't want somebody to do to you. That's what good character is. Doing the right thing, bro. Making the right thing cool and shit. Right versus wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's what good character is.
So you feel like you that type of guy, right?
Yeah, I feel like I have good character.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Now you got the actors. So some people have a problem with when they put on a dress, some people don't. What is your thought on that?
My grandma told me, respect will carry you further than money. She taught me that shit so young I couldn't even understand it. I ain't even knew what respect was. My grandma, I knew respect, treat others the way you want to be treated. Yes ma'am, no ma'am. Do what you're told. And I used to watch Major Payne, and Major Payne movie had R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Zaga, 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 zaga. So that's the only thing I knew about respect. But I knew enough. But grandma say, respect will carry you further than money. So nigga, you can't pay me to do no whole shit. And first of all, you gotta ask, why the fuck this nigga want me to put on a motherfucking dress? Why the fuck this nigga wanna pay me to do something against my character, nigga? Why the fuck you want me to, why you trying to bring that hoe out of me? Nigga, why you trying to turn my asshole out, bro? Why? Why you want me to put a fucking dress on, bro? I ask the person that, why? And see me, I'm the type of nigga gangster, I know what type of question to ask. If you ask the right question to a person, you will get the right answer, bro. You will get the right answer. And I feel like some people, the people that own the world and the people that got control of the money, they done got so much shit in the world that it ain't enough to buy. So the only thing is to buy is power and to buy people. Like, they probably say, I bet you I can get gangster and not be gangster. I bet you I can get gangster and sing on the goddamn choir and knowing he a street nigga and he beat up people. I bet you I can get gangster and sing. So people be, I think people be doing that. I bet you we could turn his ass out. Like, people get satisfaction from that. Like a street nigga or see a square nigga and be like, I'm about to turn his ass out. Have him busting pistols, have him fucking girls, have him selling dope. Niggas love turning motherfuckers out. A nigga love turning a good girl out. A nigga with money love to turn a nigga that got morals and principles and say he ain't gonna do something for money. And you know they got that quote saying, well, everybody got a price. No, the fuck everybody don't, nigga. No, the fuck everybody don't, nigga. No, the fuck everybody don't. Well, everybody got a price, nigga. You can't pay me to do no whole shit, bro. You can't pay me to do the wrong thing. You can't pay me to goddamn go against what my great grandma taught me, bro. That's how I know these niggas ain't raised out morals and principles, because you can pay these niggas. You shouldn't be able to pay a person to go against what you been taught, gangster. That's what character is. You can't, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'd rather not. Because, nah, bro. Don't let no nigga pay you. Now, I heard Mike Epps say, now that's some real shit you said, gangster. I heard Mike Epps say he ain't had no money. He just moved to New York City. He came from Alabama. He ain't had no money. The white guy say, shit, nigga, you want to be in a goddamn movie so bad, I got a role for you, boy. You gonna be a faggot. You ain't gotta touch his ass. You ain't gotta goddamn do nothing. But, and Mike Epps say, well, I can talk like a woman. I can talk like a woman too, because I was around women. I was around grandma. I was around auntie. I was around mama. Shit, we can talk like a woman too. We can play different characters. But nigga, we ain't putting no goddamn dress and no wigs and painting no motherfucking fingernails, bro. Nigga, I changed my voice up like grandma in a minute, like Desi Banks, but I ain't finna put no goddamn wig on certain shit I ain't doing. Now, if I had a daughter gangster that was 2 years old and she wanted to have a tea party, I'll put on a dress and put on lipstick, and we can have a little tea party. But I'm not finna let no nigga pay me to turn my ass out. Niggas gotta stick to business. And if everybody was to stick to business, the niggas that trying to turn people out, they be like, well, we can't turn them out. We gotta figure out something else to do because everybody ain't on some real shit. You know, so you gotta stick to what you know and stick to what you been taught. See, everybody forgot what the fuck their mama and daddy grandma taught their ass. That's all that is. Motherfuckers forgot. See, the one thing about me, I ain't forgot what my grandma taught my ass, bro. Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah, V, I like that. Shout out to Terrance Gangsta Williams for making the good shorts. That was good, bro. I think I did good. What y'all think? That was good, man. Check out the whole interview on Terrance Gangsta Williams podcast, man. Hopefully, I know I'm gonna watch that. Damn, that's perfect. Dang, that was perfect. Dang, that was perfect.
Yeah, B Rangy let you on that mother.
Man, that's perfect. He got the perfect titles. He got that shit perfect. I can't ask for nothing better. I can't ask for nothing better. I appreciate that.
After that, so after I realized what happened, so I realized that